All right, y'all, I've got a brand new UFO video that you're going to want to see. Let's go. All right, so the video I'm about to show you was taken on October 16th, 2024, around 8 p.m., okay, in southern Arizona, just crossing over the California border at the southernmost part of Arizona near the Mexican border, okay? Now, let's watch this video. What do you say? Let me know what you think.
The only place, I'll tell you this, the places you should stay in, that's in Germantown. That's like the area. It's like safe. The entire thing's safe. Yeah, I stayed in Ramada in Helping.
Now, let's break this video down because at first glance, this is quite fascinating, right? I was actually a little perplexed by it. It's perfectly triangular, right? Now we're going to slow it down. We're going to stabilize it. We're going to zoom in, and we're going to take a few different looks at this thing and see what we can determine, some facts about it, right? And first thing, right, is the people in the car, nobody's reacting to this thing. Nobody's like, oh my God, look at this thing, you know. Dude's talking about staying at the Ramada Inn, you know. So, I don't know. That's just kind of interesting to me, right? Now, I'll get into a little bit more of the person who posted it and some other details they gave in just a moment. But let's take another look at this video, stabilized and kind of zoomed in just a bit and see what we can see now. Now, that's about as stabilized as I can get it, considering how it was shot and whatever, right? It's also very jittery because he's, you know, in a car. So, but it is fascinating when you get up closer. And one thing in particular about this video, I saw some, you know, attempted debunks, right? Oh, it's parachutes. Oh, it's flares. Oh, it's, you know, all kinds of different things. One thing I am for certain is that this is one thing, because all of those lights are in sync together. Every single micro movement is together. And you'll see what I mean. Here's a close-up, slowed down version of only a portion of it, where you can see all the lights are moving in synchronicity, right, together. So it leads me to believe this is one thing. Now, I'm not saying that thing is anything. It's still a UFO, unidentified. But I am for certain all these lights are together on one object, on an object. I don't think they're individual lights, you know, 4 or 5 individual objects, right? This is just one object. Take a look. All right, so clearly we can see this is one object, right? All of these lights working together. Now, this still could very well be a plane. It's really hard to tell what this is exactly. I increased the brightness and other things, and you can't really see a difference in it, you know. It makes it look even more triangular shaped, to be honest with you, because of the light. So I find this fascinating, right? What exactly this is. Now, let's take a look at what this person said who posted it up, right? Some details about this event. First, they posted this. Was driving and saw this weird triangle thing. I was actively looking out the window when it appeared. It just showed up, like the sky was black and nothing was there, until it wasn't. It never moved or did anything, and I never saw it disappear. We eventually drove off and it was out of sight, but I watched it for a good few minutes. Never once moved. Sorry for the video quality. I tried my absolute best to get a solid video of it. And then later on down in the comments, someone asked him for more details, and they said this. October 16th, 2024 at around 8 p.m. We were driving through the southernmost part of Arizona. Not sure exact city, but I know it's close to the Mexican border. I think we had just crossed into Arizona from Cali. As far as direction, I couldn't tell you. Actually, disregard my last. We were driving east, and I was in the back seat and the driver's side, which would mean I took this video facing north, and the Mexican border being 180 degrees in the opposite direction. Obviously, I can't verify that we were driving exactly east, but this gives you a relative idea of what direction. So, okay, there you go, right? One little red flag. He said originally he was driving, and then it became we were driving, and they were driving, he was driving. I don't know what's going on there, right? He probably talked to the people in the car and got more information about where they were and what they were doing. Maybe a younger person, right, that doesn't really understand direction and that sort of thing. That's probably my guess as someone, a little bit younger. But regardless, pretty fascinating video. I don't know. What do you think? It could very well be a plane, right? But it could be something else. I don't know. Let's take one last look at it, and then we'll head out.
The only place, I'll tell you this, that's like the area. It's like safe. The entire thing's safe. Yeah, I stayed in Ramada.
All right, vetters, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, every day's a gift, y'all. Peace!
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.